positive and negative definition. Yeah, definition.
Definition positive and negative.
I think
Yes.
cancer is negative.
Yes, cancer is usually negative. Cancer is negative argument, but in this case, be effective against cancer. The verb phrase がんに効く is positive verb phrase. Okay, do you agree with that? So the author said in example 1, the sentiment of verb phrase この薬はがんに効く is positive. Then the argument がん cancer is negative and に効く be effective is positive. In this case, sentiment of verb phrase is depend on predicate に効く but it is actually sometimes some cases it's different and in example 2 the verb 殺す or 殺す predicate を殺す kill has negative sentiment usually, but pair of argument of predicate がん細胞を殺す kill cancer cells have positive sentiment totally. Okay, do you agree with that? So in this case, both of argument and predicate have negative sentiment. Okay, do you agree with that? がん細胞 cancer cells.
Cancer has positive.
Oh, cancer. The predicate has positive sentiment. Sorry, I did mistake. It is negative sentiment. Okay, I'm sorry. It's just mistake.
What the definition?
Definition. It is. I don't know the proper definition, but it is sentiment human feels usually. Do you agree that cancer is negative and be effective is positive, and kill is negative and kill cancer cells is positive? Do you agree with this sentiment annotation? Do you agree with that? I think it is Most people agree to that.
Negative and positive not to change for one sentence in one For example, 可能性が消滅する
Yes.
negative.
Yes, it is negative.
がんが消滅する is
Positive. Yes. In this case, the predicate invert the predicate 消滅する disappear invert the sentiment of argument. In this case, 可能性 possibility have positive sentiment usually and gun have negative sentiment. But with predicate 消滅する then they turn into opposite side of opposite sentiment.
This case positive and negative negative but positive and negative is for example, positive and negative. So, positive pattern. All positive and negative is negative.
Okay, calm down. What are you wondering about?
All positive and negative pattern is
Pattern.
positive.
Pattern. It is category of predicate. I indicated in section 3. What the pattern mean? What does
Phrase,
pattern means?
sentence. This sentence. I don't.
In this verb phrase, you said sentence. Okay.
One
One verb phrase.
phrase.
Okay. What do you want to know? What do you want to know?
In this paper,
In this paper. Yes.
focus is positive.
Yes.
そうです。笑顔 is positive. 効率く is negative.
Yes.
笑顔が効率く is
Negative. Yes. In this case, predicate 効率く。効率く turns sentiment of verb phrase negative. Always turn into negative. It's not depend on sentiment of argument.
In this pattern, is
Yuki, I think Yuki don't have sentiment, I think. Wait, but in this paper, noun phrase, second noun has negative, so in this dictionary, snow, Yuki have negative. Yuki may have negative sentiment. I think it is neutral.
This pattern, negative and negative is negative, but 5
Example 5.
negative and negative is positive.
Yes, inversion is occurred. The predicate 消滅する invert the sentiment of argument. So if positive, if 消滅する takes positive argument, the verb phrase of sentiment is negative. It is indicated in figure 1. In example 3 and 4 is pattern A in figure 1, and example 5 is pattern of B in figure 1. And example 8 is C in figure 1.
What parents P B S C
It is totally different. In figure 1, A in figure 1 is argument sentiment independent predicate. So the sentiment of verb phrase is determined by sentiment of the verb phrase sentiment of verb phrase decided by predicate, only predicate, even if they take any argument. It is example 3 and 4. Yes, it is figure A in figure 1. Left side is example 3 and right side is example 4. Then B in figure 1 is inversion predicate. So the predicate invert the sentiment of argument. If predicate take positive argument, then the sentiment of verb phrase is negative. Inversion. Okay, do you understand?
What was found by this research?
Could you repeat?
What was found
Purpose. It is
by this research?
it they want to improve the sentiment analysis. Then there are many studies from a viewpoint of NLP, but there's less study from a viewpoint of linguistics. So they analyze about verb phrase, sentiment of verb phrase from a viewpoint of linguistics.
Use these results.
In the study, they found some opinions. Sentiment of sentence or verb phrase strongly depend on its predicate, but some cases different. Sometimes argument affects the sentiment of verb phrase. So they classify the predicate for categories, 3 categories. Then in future work, first they will generalize the cases, the predicate and argument. Then they will construct the theory to predict which category the predicate or argument will be classified into. Yes, in future work. So they will construct the theory.
They think this what any method.
Yes,
They think.
they think.
I think this method not both human feeling.
Yes, in this study they classified manually, and they found some characteristics for characteristics of predicate for each category. So then they will generalize pair of argument and predicate. Then they will construct the theory. In this case, if the argument is abstract things, the predicate have different role from usual meaning. So one of general ways argument with an argument is abstract things or concrete things. I think they will construct many rules such this. Okay, that's all. Thank you.